Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I've made thousands of dollars per month selling stickers online. This is one of my favorite business models. This is not a theoretical video. This is a video where I've actually done this myself. I've made thousands of dollars per month from selling these stickers online, and I'm going to share everything that I know about it with you here in this video. Let's talk about the most important part of this video, the one that I'm most excited about, which is selling strategy and breaking down the costs and the potential profits on this business. Okay, so here is why the sticker business is so lucrative. And the reason is because when you are shipping these products, even though you're selling them for, say, $4.95, when you're shipping these products, you don't have to pay UPS or FedEx $10 to ship it. You're just putting these in an envelope with a stamp that costs you 73 cents for a stamp. So your shipping costs are extremely low. Your overall costs as a whole are very low. And so what ends up happening is your profit margins can be a couple dollars per sale that you're making. So let me break down these costs for you right here. Looking at what we just saw with Capital Promotions on bumper stickers, let's say you can get a bumper sticker for 29 cents per sticker. A stamp costs you 73 cents, and then fees on eBay would be about 30 cents for a listing fee, plus you might have about 15%, let's say, for your total selling fees on eBay. Now, if you're selling these for $4.95 per sticker, that's going to come out to about 74 cents in fees. Once again, rough estimate. There's a lot of other factors here, but we're just doing a quick and dirty analysis here. And then the other cost might be envelopes. Let's say those cost 2 cents per envelope, right? So your total cost for selling a sticker on eBay at $4.95 is $2.08 in cost. So your total profit on that sticker that you sell is about $2.87. Once again, rough estimate, okay? And so if you're making $2.87 per sticker that you're selling, and you're selling 50 of these per day or 100 of these per day, you can see that you're now making well over $100 per day in profit from this sticker business. And this is certainly doable. I've done it myself. Okay, it does take time. You're not going to do this in like a couple of days. It's going to take a few months to build this up and get volume moving. But here, let me show you right now the number one thing that I think is going to help out a lot of people, and it's what increased my profit margins significantly. It's running an offer of buy two, get one sticker free. And the reason why, and I'll show you this math right here, the reason why this works so well is because people, they're like, well, I can get one sticker, or I can just get two, and maybe I can give one to my friend, or, I have multiple cars for like all my kids or something. I want them on all my cars. And so what I found what happened is the majority of people, I'm talking more than half of the people who are buying a sticker, when I ran a buy two, get one free promo, I would put it in the title of my eBay listings, more than half of the people would convert on that. So now instead of buying one sticker for $4.95, they're spending $9.90 for two stickers. They're getting a third one for free. So what does this cost us, and how does this affect our profit margins? Well, now suddenly they're paying $9.90, and our total costs are only $3.12. We're still paying for one stamp. We're just putting 3 stickers in one stamp instead of one sticker in there. And so now our total profits is $6.50 per order that is being made. And I'm telling you this as a fact that more than half the people who are purchasing stickers from my company were buying 2 to get one free. So it really converted extremely well. And we were profiting about, or you can profit about $6.50 per order. So now if you're selling 100 per day and you're making $6.50 per order, you're looking at, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. That's like $500-$600 per day in profit from a sticker business. If they were all converting on that buy two, get one free, which they don't, but I would say about half of them do. Okay, and so another great pointer that I can give here is that the way that I would set this up and the way that I broke into this space is you're going to want to price your stickers lower than everyone else in order to get your initial customers. If we look at like the new driver stickers, right? And let's say that your target, you want to sell them for $4.95, but to break into the space, I was selling mine for $1.89 per sticker. Okay, I was basically breaking even. I ran all the numbers. I figured out what my fees are going to be, all the stamp costs and everything else. And I was breaking even for the first couple dozen stickers that I sold. And what that would do is my price was so low that everyone would end up buying my stickers, and then it would shoot my listing to the top of eBay search results, Amazon search results, and Etsy search results because it was so much cheaper than everyone else. And then once I got those customers, I got the positive reviews, then you can start to increase the price up to what would be a nice profit margin of, say, you're selling them now instead of for $1.89 or for like $2.99, you can then move the price up to $4.95 or $5.95 per sticker and make really solid profit margins. So that is a technique that I've always always used, and it works really well in business, is lowering the price, getting those initial customers, building that trust, and then you can raise the price slowly to get to a comfortable position where you're making solid money from that. Now, there's one more really important pointer that I want to leave you with here, and that is making sure that you have proper cash flow management from your sticker business. I know this sounds boring, but this is really important because I was at a point at like sometime when I was in college where I was basically had all of my wealth tied up in stickers. Like I had thousands of stickers and I was selling them every day, but I wasn't selling them fast enough to the point where I could go out and buy new orders of thousands of stickers. So you want to make sure that you manage your cash flow properly and you don't have all of your wealth tied up in stickers and you have like 10,000 stickers in your garage and you're only selling 10 a day. So make sure that you don't over order on stickers like immediately, and make sure that you can prove the demand before you go and buy those large quantities of like 10,000 stickers, for example. That's something that I think is really important. Those are the main things that I wanted to share with you in this video. I know I dumped a ton of value here for you, so I hope you found some of it useful. If you have questions, feel free to message me on Instagram. I'll try to respond if I can. Sometimes I can't respond to everyone, but it's definitely worth a shot if you have a specific question, or leave it below in the comments section.